Greetings, all and sundry. My name is Chaz Redhead, Artistic Director / Creative Genius of La Theatre De Phe Nix. And welcome to this week's presentation as we present the finale of our flashback case, Turnabout Beginnings. Now, where do I start? First of all, what is this? Great question. I have gathered together some of the most available talent across theatre and comedy, and together we are putting on a performance of the greatest literary works, the Ace Attorney trilogy. We are in game 3 of the trilogy, so almost at the end, on the penultimate case, and this is the final segment of the penultimate case, Turnabout Beginnings, set at the earliest point in the entire Phoenix Wright timeline. This follows rookie lawyer Mia Fey, who will later go on to be Phoenix Wright's mentor, and also dead, and also a sexy ghost. We don't have time to discuss this. Mia Fey is defending Terry Falls, a man who escaped from death row, who was accused of killing a police officer called Valerie Hawthorne. But something doesn't add up, especially due to shaky testimony from photography student Melissa Foster, who looks suspiciously like a character we've already seen earlier in the game. I wonder if that's relevant. There's also someone called Diego Armando, who insists on calling me a kitten, which I believe is a hostile work environment. Now, we should probably get straight back into it. Oh, also, I should say, because it's the earliest point in the timeline, Gary isn't playing the synth. There's an old man called Harry who is playing the synth. That's the whole thing. You don't have to worry about that. There are episodes on YouTube all about this. We are fully up to date now. But without further ado, let us jump right back into this case. Myself and the company of La Theatre De Phe Nix are very proud to present the final segment of Turnabout Beginnings. Enjoy. February 16th, 1:14 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4.
Mr. Fowles. Ah, I'm sorry.
I want to say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up.
Thanks. We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime, ...
Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we gotta get past.
Obstacle? Huh?
Yeah, motive. Now, why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway?
Motive, huh? Orangely motive.
Anyway, we're still badly in need of information.
Information, ... Right.
What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself.
Probably should have done that before you started the trial, eh?
Hush, Harry.
All we know is that she's a student studying literature.
Thought she was studying photography. Case is full of holes, I tell you.
Oh, and one more thing.
What is it?
Well, the incident that happened 5 orange years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is on death row for.
You know those are clothes, right? It's very important to me you understand those are clothes.
Are you
I'm
sure
not
he's not
attached.
part zebra? You sure?
I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie.
Mr. Falls, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 orange years ago. Also, those are clothes. They're not attached to his skin.
Okay, I trust you. That day, 5 years ago, I dream of it every day.
I think he's going to tell us where a pirate ship sank.
Aye. This picture, it reminds me everything. bridge looks the same, just like then, 5 years ago. Just like it could fall apart any minute.
Somebody's going for a daytime Emmy.
So it's been blue broken like that for at least 5 years.
Wait, so they're clothes, not tattoos, not straps or anything else. I'm sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute.
Aye, it's true. I wear these clothes as my gig as a SoundCloud rapper, hence the face tats. But it's true, I did kidnap her as well.
He's got a tragic case of caveman talk.
5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne, and this wee ball.
Your girlfriend? Huh?
Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne?
The victim's blue last name.
And heir to the Hawthorne Wipes dynasty.
Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's orange little sister.
What? Are you serious?
The girl, let her go! I'm so glad the Lumiere brothers shot this footage.
The blue detective was Valerie Hawthorne. At first, I thought shooting someone for kidnapping was crossing the line, but ... If it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it.
Oh, you're apologizing for the pigs now, are you?
Just a little bit.
Wrong. No, I didn't protect the sister. Valerie betrayed me, betrayed us, and the ball.
What do you mean she betrayed you?
Everything. It's all lies, all make-believe. Kidnapping, too.
A make-believe kidnapping?
Dahlia. She's my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel.
Might want to rephrase that, champ.
Ugh, did he actually say my blue teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas.
I'd do anything she says, anything Dahlia says.
Anything Dahlia says. Oh, hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by ...
Yeah, me and Dahlia, and Valerie too.
That's a terrible film. I don't know if you've seen it.
Valerie was in on it?
Dahlia's family's rich, a jewelry business. We got one jewel, and that's what we thought.
Should have gone for the wipes business instead.
Me and Dahlia wrote a kidnap note. We sent to her dad. We asked for $2 million diamonds. You know the ones. Tell them to make it. Tell them, come on down to Dusky Bridge for a wee exchange. We told him Valerie's going to make the transfer because she's a new detective.
Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, all right.
No, are you still here?
In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh?
Yes, of course. But that woman...
Didn't we just see this?
That woman, Valerie, she did it for real.
What? Well, why didn't Why didn't you tell her to come on over? Valerie, I mean.
I said, come on over, Valerie, but she shot me. She said, I'm sick of that song. It's me and Dahlia.
Bang.
I was shot in the arm. Dahlia, she jumped in the river.
Shot by an apathetic gun. They're very lethal.
Orangely jump. You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you?
I couldn't do it. I could never push her.
Maybe she tried to jump on a porpoise.
Anyway, with all the narcotics in my system, I blacked out. And I woke up with the police all over.
And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence after they heard about the narcotics.
Yeah, that tracks.
I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me and my Xanax stash.
That man, Terry Falls, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the Rhine River 40 feet below.
Oh, I was there for that. That was a good case.
These 5 years. All I wonder is, why? Why? Why?
I'm sorry. All you wonder is what?
Why?
All right, good to know. Write that down. That's important.
Why did she lie? That's all I want to know.
So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself.
Yes, but I forget what she looks like. So I told her, wear an identifying scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask, why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me?
Da 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 da.
I just want to hear the answer come out from her mouth. That's all.
So that's Blue why. That's why you made a crazy escape like that.
Just one thing, zebra boy.
Okay.
SoundCloud.com.
He really
They're
doesn't
closed.
understand it.
They're just clothes.
I don't believe it. He's got tattoos on his face. Why can't he have tattoos over the rest of his body? Now my senses are tingling all over. Now tell me, Mr. Falls, where is it?
Huh? Where's what?
Come on now, friend. The ransom. The orange $2 million diamond.
Looks more pink to me.
Thank you, Harry from the Peanut Gallery. Remember that now. Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it?
I don't know.
Huh? You don't know
There's
where
a lot
the
of that
pink-
going around.
No, really. I don't know. It's gone with Dahlia.
with Dahlia.
Oh, for
That
God's
day.
sake.
Let me reuse this footage one more time. That day, on the bridge,
Why is somebody setting up a movie projector in the lobby?
Dahlia put it in her backpack. Waterproof it was. Now it's gone with Dahlia. Gone forever. Into Eagle River, where the current, I believe, is strong.
It's so strong.
So strong. It orangely disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute.
You can come back in now. We're about ready to go.
Oh. Mr. Falls, just one more question.
Aye?
When you said with orangely Dahlia, do you mean the pink, maybe kind of red diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne?
We never found her. My sweet teenage Dahlia.
Again,
Don't say
I wouldn't lean on that as the adjective.
they never found her.
Swallowed by the river. Gone. Dahlia. My angel
Yeah,
of
yeah.
legal
yeah,
teenage
yeah.
years.
Please stop, don't say that in court.
Your teen angel. That's what you want to go with. Your teen angel.
Yes.
How old was she anyway?
Well,
Do we really want to know?
I'm just thinking
I
that
feel like
I
I'm
just
legally
want to
obligated
say
to
that-
ask.
well,
Oh, no.
Since you asked, and since this was written in a country where it's legal at that age, just 14.
But 14? I guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds.
You are way too chill about this.
She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth $2 million. Man, oh man. Angels these days.
Teen angels. Falls takes the fall and gets a one-way ticket to death row.
Ooh.
Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel, or is she really a...
It's time, comrade. Looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve now.
You bet.
Training wheels come off now, Mia. You've got to strike while the iron is hot. It's one of my rules. Remember it.
Is it one of your rules, or is it just a popular idiom?
It's actually the first of my many rules. You'll hear about them more and more as this case goes on.
February 16th, 149 Pum District Court, courtroom number 4. Oh my god, I love courtroom number 4.
Oh my god, I love
Yes.
that.
Now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Falls. Witness, are you feeling better?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best.
Very
Is this how
disturbing.
I talk, by the way?
Yep, and it's even more disturbing.
You're a brave young lady.
Not this again.
It seems like the judge is Broden from Auntie Donna.
I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get their client off the hook, doesn't it? However, to try to pin the crime on innocent student is ...
What are you talking about?
Point! My witness is not the person on trial. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. ... That's all. Slam! What possible reason would appoint a girl like this for murdering a policewoman?
It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer.
Her orangely motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next, ...
Well, Mrs. Fay, do you have any evidence of a motive? ...
Yeah, of course. Duh, I think.
You're still acting as tame as a kitten, my dear respected colleague.
Mr. Armando, thank you for respecting me.
Listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. ...
What?
Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is the mark of a pro.
What the hell does this mean?
Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that.
I've got
lockjaw.
lockjaw. I've been drinking too much coffee recently.
Excuse me? May I speak, Mr. Judge?
It's just this close to being Miss Piggy, isn't it?
I thought I
course.
reminded myself of someone.
Order! Of course, Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like.
I would
in an
rephrase that.
appropriate way.
I would rephrase that immediately.
An appropriate way in this courtroom.
I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? But that's why
Some people call me the Space Cowboy.
I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true.
I see. You're such an honest and upstanding lady.
Looks like this witness is a real professional.
What do you mean by that?
Look at that 100-watt smile.
It's actually quite a low wattage depending on the apparatus.
A witness is someone who smiles no matter how hard it gets.
Just when things are darkest for her, she lights right up.
Bang, bang. Very well then. Let's hear what the witnesses have to say. Come on. Oh, not her again. Please.
I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college, I'd never even been to Eagle Manor before. And I certainly don't have a reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. Kidnapping a poor girl. I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
Out of the country, eh?
Have you passed that stone yet, Your Honor?
Yes, thank you for your concern, bailiff.
Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder.
Oh, God. Indeed she does.
You're up to bat, lawyer. So sharpen up those claws and put on your best smile.
More than 100 watts.
You bet. Thank you for that metaphor. That makes 100% sense. Somehow I have to tie her to this case. ...
I was out of the country until a year before, until I entered college. I'd never even been in Eagle Manor before, and I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against 5 years ago.
Hold it. A grudge,
Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her. So much anger that he got his own guilt. ...
Shouldn't you be at a Disney ball right now or something?
My clients have always maintained that he's innocent of those charges.
He seems rather forgetful. Your client, I mean.
You have bugs around you.
Butterflies, actually. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well.
Don't worry, Melissa. We the butterflies got your back.
Yeah, we love you, we love you.
Good. Oh, they talk. What do you mean by that?
Well, me and my butterfly friends mean that your client, he forgot what the detective looked like, right?
Yeah, a real dumb asshole.
Yeah. Thanks, baby.
Asshole.
Too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well.
Well, she's right about that. Mr. Falls is kind of forgetful. You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What did you and your little insects mean by that,
Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of orange identification, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Shut up, you fluttering bastards. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me.
Drip, drip.
That's true. Oh, he's clearly a bitter man.
This is bad. Mr. Falls' reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. Leave it? What should I do with that last statement? Not mine, hers. Slam, Your Honor, what the witness said just now was tremendously important. And I will reveal it right now. I'd officially like it added to official testimony.
Shrug, shrug, shake, shake. The prosecution has no objection, ... After all, the defendant is a killer, and a mentally imbalanced one at that.
You have a very poor attitude towards mental health. I hope you don't take that further in your legal career.
I'm sure I won't. Point! The testimony only helps to further prove that point, ...
No, that's not why I ...
Bang! Enough. Witness, if you would.
My pleasure, Mr. Judge.
Yeah, that's right. Tell the truth.
It's just judge to me, to you.
I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took. Or your butterflies. I forget which one.
Oh, silly, they don't have opposable thumbs.
Thanks. It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the orangey scarf the victim wore as identification.
Ah, you're talking about the scarf right here in the black and white photo.
Yes, that's it. The scarf the policewoman was wearing.
I've got her now. Just don't mess up, Mia. No one can hear you, but that's strange. In your testimony, you started following ...
Do the voice.
I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a orangely white scarf.
Yep, still disturbing.
Whoa, orange, white?
... This is the scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. But it certainly doesn't look white to me, point.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Slam. Well, it was foggy that day. ... And it was raining as well. Point. Not surprising he mistook it for white.
You're reaching.
Sorry, but not this time. Snap, snap, snap. Slam. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf.
Yes, but what's the significance?
You're a judge.
It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but it's like the ones on Facebook. It's a different color, different angles.
There's only one explanation for this mix-up and your huge bias towards the witness.
It's actually white and gold.
The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is... ... Witness, have you ever seen this note?
Note? No, never.
It's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have.
Flick of the hair. Ha ha ha. I wonder about that. ...
Oh, what do you mean?
This note shows Mr. Fall's instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear orangely white scarf for identification.
Slam. White scarf.
Slam. Witness, you knew what this note says. You know how to read. There's no possible reason for you to make this mistake the scarf's color. Slam. Point. Well, Miss Foster.
Oh my God! This is bullying! It's bullying!
Fucking bang! Order. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation.
I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public.
Does quite sure mean 100% or?
No, it means 80 to 90.
Between 80 and 90%, the witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite ... limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, ... one more person.
Did you say one more person?
Right. A person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, compadre?
Yep, respected compatriot. The third person that knew the contents of the note none was... And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? I've never heard that name before.
Look at the victim's note. This is what it says, ... To talk to Orangely Dahlia. Tell her that this time there is her name right there.
What? What is this? No, what is it? Tell me. Who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne?
Shrug. Sigh. Shake. He's famously desperate as he's trying to bring the dead back to life.
Man, I really hope that sentence isn't incredibly ironic.
They're dead? No, please don't tell me.
Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago.
Killed in a crime? Oh no, you don't mean...
Slam, yeah. She was kidnapped and killed by Harry Crowns.
Oh my god.
Well.
This is a crime, isn't it?
The double hair flick. Haha, you said she was quote-unquote killed, but was she really?
What are you implying, ... huh?
I think it's what she's inferring.
No, I think it's what she's stating.
Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago, ... when she fell off a dusky bridge and was lost in the Eagle River.
Strong currents. Strong currents.
Right, but that's strong currents in the Eagle
Yeah,
River.
very strong currents in Eagle River.
Slam! However, her corpse was never found in the strong currents.
I'm back at you. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago.
And that's like the best kind of dead.
Point. Waggle. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne officially dead.
But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. Gross.
So, if you do the maths... Wait. Oh, I need a calculator. 1 second.
She's 19.
Does anyone have a calculator?
She's 19.
Not 45.
Does anyone have
I left mine in my car.
Oh,
I think
do
it's
you mind if you run and grab it
Sorry,
for me?
She's 19. She's 19.
No,
If she
not.
were
If we use all our fingers...
if she were still alive, she would be 19 now.
Oh, well,
I
why
have to
did you
go
say
to
that to
the-
begin with?
I tried. ... Melissa Foster. I believe that's the same age you are.
Slam. Even you couldn't. Miss Faye, you're not sane.
Hair flick? Haha. But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. Not so many butterflies now, are there? This witness, quote unquote, before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. Slam! This girl is, in fact, Ms. Orangeley Dahlia Hawthorne.
What? No way!
Welsh.
You never leave it.
This is
Nice
why I
work.
keep it.
That was like tossing a grenade into a 3-alarm fire.
That's a very mixed metaphor, and I think you know that.
I think it's going to be a new brand of mine, but unless you can tie all the loose ends together. You're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist.
I understand.
Good,
I'll hold
'cause I
it
don't.
together. Well, I'll hold it together like your moose holds your hair together. If I can expose her true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head.
Stop looking at me!
Now's my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm in that off-brand Disney outfit.
Oh, shush. I'm thinking. I'm... Witness! Witness, just who are you anyway? Please!
I'm...
Slam. I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough that I got. You don't have to say any more.
Yes, I understand.
What? What, Mr. Edgeworth? Please explain yourself.
Do you have any idea what's going on right now?
Me, I absolutely do. I'm the judge. I'm in control of all my faculties.
You've got no fucking idea what's happening, do you?
That's right, Your Honor.
Please.
Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue this matter this far.
You don't? You don't mean... Oh, no.
Shrug, shake. Yeah. The prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know.
Or cyborgs, or dominatrices, or...
Your beads. Naturally, Finger, we conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses.
What did he say?
Looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go.
Okay, that's perjury.
No way. But then why?
Yeah, because it's perjury.
Ah, yes.
If you hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it.
Huh.
It's still perjury. I don't know why I felt the need to add to that. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade.
Let me introduce you to Dot. The victim's younger sister. Dog.
We're back, baby!
What? But I thought... Hold on. I thought she died 5 years. We're going to have to do this all over again. I'm very confused.
We thought so as well. But well, as you can see,
I look pretty good for a dead bitch.
Slam! You look fine for a dead bitch, just fine. Why did she hide her identity for 5 years?
That has nothing to do with the current case. She was Millie Finger, an accidental witness to a crime.
So you're running with she hid the fact she was dead for 5 years and she was an accidental witness to the murder of her own sister.
Yeah, absolutely, totally accidental, nothing to do with it.
Accidental? Point. I don't believe that for a minute.
Could you believe it for 2?
Maybe 3, but for the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at another murder scene.
Finger. Michael laughed. Really mistake. His strategy is clearly obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win.
How dare you? This music is way too chill for this.
Sorry, I just got stuck in one mode.
Harry, shush.
I'm sorry, it's stuck on demo mode.
Are we going to kiss?
Take a moment to think and maybe put our fingers in our ears so we don't have to hear the sentence.
Harry, have you paid for our Spotify account?
No, I'm sorry.
5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped, nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Bobby Wilson lost something much more precious than I actually haven't mentioned anything she lost. Miss Faye must be insane to even suggest that she murdered.
What?
That's right, she's batshit nuts.
She's
butt nuts, that woman.
I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. Miss Faye, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion?
That's right. Combat the prosecution's logic with your own pro tools.
What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister? She's got butterflies around her. That's...
Really thought the Pro Tools joke would get more.
Well, you see, ... Pro Tools was an excellent joke. I thought I was winning, but somehow he's turned it orangely around on me.
Huh. I think you need a little push in the right direction, friend.
You need to rephrase that. I think that's you.
So,
the defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim.
Flash, 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 flash.
Blink. Ah, that wasn't me. It was this guy, this crazy coffee addict.
Guilty as charged.
Oh, you mean him?
Yeah,
Let's get him, fellas.
Finger. Pretty whack. I think we've heard enough empty threats from you. Oh.
What makes you think they're empty, boy? I'm also only 28.
Fine, because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets.
It's my foundation, you bitch. I am sweating bullets, though, secretly.
You think you're in a tough spot, huh?
Of course, aren't I?
No. You've just arrived at the moment of truth, that's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you.
Up to me?
The rashness of you.
This coming from someone younger than me who looks like an off-brand Disney Walmart version of the Beast.
Bang! Now then, let's not waste any more time. ... Miss Faye? What green motive could this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie? Ha! Yeah, take it.
No, you ... take it. The story starts after Terry Falls escaped.
Can't it start before? It would be way more dramatic.
Maybe a little before, but he called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left, ... It says, quote unquote, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out, end quote. ... Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning and her stupid butterflies. She told her she was going... You're a little stupid. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth.
The whole truth? ...
Slam! There was a dangerously important orange secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently.
Oh my god, a
Whoa,
young
whoa,
man!
What? How are you going to keep her mouth shut?
Shut or whatnot.
Shrug, finger. A terrific story, Miss Faye. If you like fiction, that is.
Do you not like fiction?
No. I much prefer non-fiction books, generally about sports.
Weird fact.
In line with the court, Miss Faye. What was it so important? And where is the rest?
Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all.
Oh, yes. I know the secrets. Slam! ... Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony.
What? Whoa, hold on. What testimony?
It seems like you've just woken up.
No.
But regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, the thing we've been talking about this entire time, we believe it will explain a lot of things. Such as the nature point of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters.
You don't have to tell him shit!
Bang! Very well. I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it will be painful, so painful for you, but please enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf.
A big towering oak. I'll try, Mr. Judge.
Putting the old charm one more time, you 19-year-old child, Dahlia. But this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles and your butterfly butterings.
Don't forget my parasol. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. Remember this? The ransom box was a raw diamond. My sister
Gross.
brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. Now you can see me jumping like a little bean. That's why Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life.
Interesting story.
The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With the sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family, started all over again. Point! And we're to believe after all that she murdered her sister? Preposterous.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
Ms. Fay, what do you have to say about it?
Yes, Your Honor.
As you've heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination, please.
So it's more of a stern examination.
Mr. Edgeworth got the jump on me again. ...
If we're not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms.
That's the same as fighting.
Listen up. We still got that info, that ace up our sleeves. ...
What info?
Oh, come on, buddy. Don't say you've forgotten already. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged.
That's right. It was a fake orange kidnapping. I can't believe I forgot until literally right now. Terry Falls told us that in the lobby like 20 minutes ago.
Why are we going over this again?
I'd do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
Wait, Mia, come back into the room. You're having a flashback.
Flash.
What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by ...
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie, too.
My least favorite film.
Wow. Yes, that's it. The fake orange kidnapping is your best shot, Mia. Go me. That's her secret.
Go you!
The not surprised with a few diamonds red with Sister Valley after she made the station's shopping stuff last me run. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me over the bridge from behind.
Slam, you say that Mr. Falls pushed you into the Eagle River, ... with
Very strong currents.
I just said that, thank you.
Very strong currents.
Very strong currents. However, that's hard to believe.
What, being pushed in or the strong currents? Because I'm pretty sure it's got very strong currents.
No, I've heard that too. The first part.
But it's true. I felt a push on my back. I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Falls.
Hair flick? Huh. I'm sorry, ... I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said, quote unquote, that's hard to believe. I should have said, that's orangely impossible.
Impossible?
Kim possible?
Ron Stoppable, I ask that the court recall the condition of Dusky Bridge now and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit in these last 5 years. If someone had pushed you from behind, as you have claimed, ... instead of being carried away by that river,
Very strong currents. ...
you would have been smashed by the orange bedrock below. A most certain death.
We really relying on someone's imagined map?
Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne and Butterflies? Point! The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossibly.
Let's get out of here!
Slam, Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. What? For all we know, Finger, water level in the river may have been higher than that.
You discount Lumiere, but it's 40 feet from the bridge to the river. Wham! A small change in the water level wouldn't have made a bit of difference. It's very strong currents.
Oh my
Swish.
I went to a bank.
Intimidating.
You're right. If the events occurred just as the witness has testified, well, ... then the defendant couldn't have pushed the witness into the river.
1 second, I think I'm getting a message through in Morse code. 1 second. ...
Dash. A young lady. Put it away. What is the meaning of this? Please don't do it.
I'm just a little nipple. Did you see?
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Oh my God, he's got crazy eyes.
It's true that the witness testified to the kind of pushed her into the river down her back. Slam. However, she never finger stated that she fell from the orange back end of the bridge.
What do you mean?
After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge.
And you don't know which way I was
That's
thinking.
true. If that's true, she would have fallen into the river. It all makes sense. Bang! Oh, well, Miss Hawthorne, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct?
Oh no, he's drunk again.
Well, now that you mention it, Mr. Judge, I do remember now when I fell off the bridge. Oh, my skirt got caught on one of the bridge's side wheels because I'm such a silly little goose.
You can't be serious.
I think she is. And
Why
don't
are
call
we
her
talking
Shirley.
about
Bang, bang, bang. Please, order. Order in the court.
Shrug, shake, shake, shake. It seems Miss Fay's assault has finally reached its conclusion.
Not now, Mia. This is no time to retreat or think out loud. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Miss Fay's assault. And yes, I refer to myself in the third person.
What?
The third person is where you refer to yourself like another person. But
Second person is like in a choose-your-own-adventure book.
I've never realized it before.
You're welcome. I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth.
Do the voice.
Mr. Edgeworth is gonna listen to you now.
After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Miss Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. Blam! However, once again, I'm forced to say, quote-unquote, that's impossible. Kimpossible.
Miles Edgeworth says that's ridiculous. What's so impossible about it?
Because your flawed green logic contradicts the court's record. Your Honor, all of the answers are right here in this photo.
Try to wrap it up quickly. I'm just pressing these same two notes over and over again, and my hands are getting tired.
I love it, though. It really adds a beat. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground, far too high for butterflies. It would be impossible to push someone off from there.
The left, remember the size and strength of the defense. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him.
That's true, Mia. He is an absolute unit.
He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and threw her over.
You placed that word in a bad place.
I could have placed it in a worse place, believe me.
Retract your finger, Lumiere, and be my guest, because so young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Falls had been shot in the right arm.
That's not the left one.
Ah, left and right. Very important to distinguish the two.
Yeah, you should probably write that down.
And more importantly, ... Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on him at point-blank range. Arrogant hair flip. Ha! So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge? That's clearly impossible.
Oh my God, he's talking about Guar. I love
Throw someone off a bridge.
Which way is... Whoa, what is the meaning of this?
Blam! Dahlia Hawthorne? Point, you jumped into Eagle River orangely intentionally.
Oh, with its strong currents?
What? What is this?
I have no idea.
Walking to the bridge.
How currents for back?
Slam! Indeed. What do you mean by this such a ridiculous remark.
This is ridiculous. I'm just held together with candy floss and kittens. It's easy to push me off. My sister was there to help me. Yet her daunting blanket, she couldn't save me. Jumping into a raging river like that would have been suicide.
Flam! Listen up, you Bridgerton extras, perhaps, but still, that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift and strong currents.
There's very strong currents there, very strong.
It's quite swift as well.
But even more so, ... the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river with strong currents.
So, then what was? What was so important to jump to the river in terrible?
The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. I feel weird having to explain this point. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River. 5 years ago, ... something else disappeared along with the 14-year-old Dahlia that day. The item Valerie brought up the mountain with her, the $2 million pink or magenta diamond.
Oh my god, that's worth at least twice as much as a $1 million diamond.
Exclamation mark!
No. Can't be.
Flam! Yes, Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. The $2 million, ... She was gonna keep it all for herself. Flashback.
Oh, don't play this again.
We're there!
We're reusing the footage. If it kills me, she forced Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping. Bang!
Bang!
Flash. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river. ... With the ransom tucked away safely in her waterproof backpack. ...
I can only see the letter W.
Bang,
so
bang,
I
bang,
can't
bang,
say
bang, 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 bang.
Noises.
Order, everybody. Thank you.
W.
He's very relaxed today.
Your Honor. 5 years ago, Witness was only 14 years old.
She was only 14 years old.
Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan?
And I'll reiterate, she was only 14 years old.
And before you go on, I need to
Flam.
say, interrobang.
Sir Michael Caine and Mr. Edgeworth, this woman is a demon, even at 14 years old. And there is one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, ... Valerie Hawthorne.
You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well? Oh, this is going to take a long time for me to understand.
But she was a detective then. You're saying she participated in an assisted kidnapping?
Are you saying some cops are bad?
ACAB! Precisely!
That's not ACAB.
I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder.
What do you mean by that?
You have no
feel like
idea
I
what's-
spelled it out. On the day of the murder, ... After receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister Dahlia. You getting this, Judge? And then she told her what she was planning to do.
Planning to do in question marks of questions?
Would you like me to read back the record?
Yes, please, from the beginning.
Eggs, bacon, milk. Oh,
no,
sorry.
that's just your shopping list, Harry.
Ah.
You silly bastard.
Oh, whatever like.
She was going to tell the whole truth, ... As she wrote in a note.
That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate, ... That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, you 14-year-old harlot.
Hatched and birds.
A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. Flam! And that is why... Point, you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne. Ooh.
Flash.
What?
Welsh.
That's quite the revelation.
Welsh noises.
Welsh.
Whoa, who is that laughing at a time like this? This is serious business. Oh, my.
Forgive me, it's just hilarious.
Witness? Is that you? I haven't got my glasses on.
Oh, sorry, let me clear my throat. You amuse me, woman, Miss Mia Fey.
I knew it.
Can certainly weave an exciting tale.
Oh, you did it! She's doing the evil voice.
Naturally. You have the evidence to back it up, don't you?
Evidence? You changed your entire persona in like a second, I feel like.
Yeah. That this coheres with previous streams. Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. But at 14, only 14, I plotted it with Mr. Falls and my sister.
She was only 14 years old.
Well, listen.
And one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence to at least show that.
Well, Mrs. Fay, what do you got to say about the matter at hand?
Quick, Mia, do something. She's sounding more and more like Audrey Hepburn every passing second.
I'll allow it. I don't know. ...
Joke. You, Miss Fay. Are you stupid or something?
Listen, bitch.
Oh my god, she seems a bit dumb.
She called us stupid.
Who's stupid?
Exclamation point. How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have decisive proof of Valley Hawthorne's murder.
Bang! Well, it seems that we've come to the end after all of this deliberation. And to be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions, more than when we started.
Did I change my voice too early? Did I
am
my
forced,
voice?
please, some respect for me. I am the judge. However, I am forced to reject certain assertions made by the defense.
Hey, Flick. You're not the only one who can flick your hair. Of course you are.
How I just thought she was naming her favourite character in League of Gentlemen.
I love hair flicking. Is this it? Is this really over? ... That girl has made a fool of me, and there's nothing I can do about it and her damn butterflies.
Without evidence, the trial is over? Who decided that?
The law?
Not yet.
Mr. Armando.
Come on now, friendo. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules?
This sounds very dodgy.
For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still orange testimony.
Testimony?
You're a lawyer. You should probably know what that is.
On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. She hid a body in the trunk of Mr. Falls' stolen car and then went up to meet with him, disguised as her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right?
Yeah, that's right.
In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one orange person left who can testify orangely about Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who is the one orangely person who can testify to that demon woman's crime?
Give you a hint, he's part animal.
Ooh, Slam, Your Honor, the defense wishes to call point a new witness.
A new witness? Hold on a second.
Yes! Very common in court. We would like to hear the testimony of Terry Falls.
The defendant? That's ridiculous.
There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation who is not a zebra. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Orangely Valerie Hawthorne. ... or whether it was in fact the younger sister, Orangely Dahlia, disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all. ... And that person is Terry Foles. A person, not a zebra.
Harry Foles?
Oh,
Wait, are you sure he's not a zebra? He looks like a zebra.
Well, what, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this whole kerfuffle? ...
Your Honor. Shrug. Take that. Why not? Prosecution has no objection.
Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand.
All right, no
Pronto.
reason to rush me. I'm going as fast as I can, bloody taskmaster. I didn't get paid underwage for this. This is horseshit.
Shut up,
man. I
Harry.
want to go to the Bondi.
Harry, it's not the time or
No,
place.
Your Honor,
Slam.
That's Droopy. I wouldn't remember his name either.
These sweet synths are great. Thanks, Gary. This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. ... My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. ... You're all I have left. I'm just thinking at you really hard right now. Fade away.
Oh no, somebody turned the lights out. Oh, it's okay. I just had my eyes closed. Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes?
I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me. I've got you my ball.
Terry, stop eating the ball. Mr. Falls. ... I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive. And you were used. Point for $2 million.
That's not true.
Mr. Falls, please stop eating the court's property. Now, there's only one question I want the answer to.
It tastes like strawberries.
Thank you. On to more important questions. 2 days ago on Dusky's Bridge, who did you meet?
Who? My name's Dusky. Why don't you come on down to my bridge?
Was it Valerie? Ha! Hawthorne? Or was it Dahlia Hawthorne?
Dahlia, did you betray me? 5 years ago, she promised, never ever shall we betray one another. Terry, that's me.
Oh, Terry. Not really sure exactly what voice I meant to use at this point.
Dahlia! It's true.
Try a hybrid of both of them.
It's true. You are alive.
You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad. There, that good enough?
Tell the truth, the real truth. I believed in you.
Dot. I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know.
Ah!
But, sorry, it's quite hard to sustain this. There is one thing that I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry.
Dahlia.
Bang! I will allow Mr. Falls to testify once and once only. No take-backsies. Well then, Mr. Falls, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness?
Yeah.
Eek, I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm just too strong.
Water. Please, water from the strong currents below. Can't talk. Need water.
Oh, well, I guess I'll have to be my coffee instead.
Not
Please have
water.
a hot drink, sir.
That will go great.
At least it'll match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitterer than hell itself.
Bitterer? That's the adjective you're going with? Bitterer.
Listen, I did law school, not word school.
That day, 4 p.m, I stopped the car. I was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge. I watched my car from the bridge. I never put anybody in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked. Then she left. That was Valerie. No, not my Dahlia.
Slam! Mr. Falls, you're covering for her. Clearly, I mean, she has you around her finger.
She doesn't need any more covering. She's got the parasol.
And the butterflies.
That's enough, Miss Faye. His last statement was a finger-fitting way when final testimony of the trial.
A finger-fitting way is what you just said.
I absolutely did.
Well then, Ms. Faye, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Is this how you want it to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence? How is he going to hear this?
There's only one person who can stop it. You, professional colleague. Yeah, I think.
That day, Fortnum, I stopped the car. I was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge.
So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you waited on the bridge, ... You sure of that?
Yeah, I am sure.
You're sure, huh? Well, then I'm sure too, Mr. Falls, ... I'm sure that you're lying.
Oh, burn! Oh, I shouldn't laugh that hard, my heart.
Huh? Wah, my ball. Wah, wah, wah.
Clam. Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Faye.
As soon as the witness is done with his impression of Waluigi.
That was great. You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right?
But that's the orange victim at the end of the bridge.
Yeah. Hair flick. Ha! Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, ... You must have arrived at the bridge orangely after she did.
Blah.
Mr. Falls, please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth.
I got there around 4 o'clock. It's true.
Ah.
I had somewhere to go. A special place.
Did you get to this special place before you went to the bridge?
Yeah, it's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought an orange memento to represent our love.
A memento?
5 years ago, I hid it under the base of a tree there. It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I went to get her, this nutcracker.
This little bottle on a necklace? That's your memento? That's silly. Although it is quite charming. But it looks a bit empty, glug glug.
Lamb, Your Honor. Chill. You heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes.
30 minutes? I don't understand.
With that much time, ... Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of the car. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain this.
Bang! Indeed. There certainly was enough time for it. I've no time. I have a watch.
I still got a chance. He has a watch. Mr. Falls, there's no mistaking it.
Erp.
Huh? Mr. Falls? Huh?
Blah. 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 That's enough. Please.
Whoa, witness!
I promised her 5 years ago, if it ever happens, that we can't trust each other anymore, then we're supposed to drink the bottle.
No. Stop the trial. Your Honor, we need a recess.
Oh, this is too dramatic. My heart!
Harry!
I was stupid. I couldn't keep the promise.
Go!
So I did it. I drank this.
No, we're so close, Harry. Just hang on for 1 second. We're in the middle of something else. Just a little more.
This is my moment.
I was going to prove you're innocent, Terry.
No, I don't want that. I don't trust myself. Maybe I'll kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again.
Mr. Falls, she's right there.
No, I'm not.
I'm still playing the synth, but I really need a doctor.
We appreciate you, Harry. Hang on just 1 more second.
Armando, thanks for the coffee.
That's gonna weigh on my conscience.
Indeed.
Mr. Falls!
I'm also dying, by the way.
And Harry.
Droopy, can you,
Welsh silence.
That Welsh
I mean,
silence.
I don't know what you want from me. I'm not a coroner.
silence.
And so my first trial ended, suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, ... only losers.
Speak for yourself.
Dahlia, shut up, you bitch. I ended with a wound that was cut so deep into my soul, I thought it'd never heal. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well, the one who looked like Lumiere. 10% off. But one person, ... The true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne. She left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face.
Unforgivable. That witch.
Mr. Armando.
We were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, friend.
It's my fault? It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself?
Oh, don't cry, Mia. I'm gonna make my coffee all salty.
I knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this.
I wouldn't actually drink that just in case. ...
Mia.
Huh?
Don't you get it? You can't cry yet. Jiggle, snap.
You're bleeding.
Ouch. The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over.
Mr. Armando, are we not going to address like the blood happening? Or
Are we not
No?
going to address the dead guy?
okay.
No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time.
Fading into Phoenix.
Then you file them away and eventually forget them.
Fade into Phoenix. Did he literally just bounce before his line? He literally bounced right before his line. Ahem.
One you later, in this very same courthouse.
No, he's here now. I'll wait until he does it. I'll wait until he does it. I'm holding this whole stream hostage. Say the line, Oswald.
I can't believe that everything that's happened in this case, and this is the most awkward moment.
This is Bush League. I'll wait. We had 2 dramatic deaths. 1 job. Say your line.
1 year later, my bloody bandwidth in this very same courthouse. Nailed it again. I myself got wrapped up in that case. Crash. Oof, it was intense. Let's have a nice sepia. And only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes.
I would have said sepia.
That's probably better. And she floated in midair. But the verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was... orange guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. It was finally all over. At least, that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this. And shall I tell you? No, I won't.
Oh, very dramatic stuff. Is this the end of Dahlia Hawthorne? Why is Phoenix researching from a hospital bed? All this and more next week when we begin the final case of the Ace Attorney trilogy. Very exciting. Very exciting. Well, thank you so much for joining us. This is the now part of the stream where we do what I like to call a digital round of applause, where we show praise to all of our wonderful cast members here. I will pop up their social media information for you now. That should be appearing before. And let's start with this was a true understudy run of a show. Our first understudy, playing Mia Fey, the incredible Cherie Monroy. Yay! Do you have any plugs?
Yeah, I'm so excited to be doing Cardboard News Network fairly soon, the 25th of April, if I'm not wrong, right?
That's
yeah,
right.
super excited.
That's going to be coming back. We also had a and this is rare this far into Theatre De Phe Nix, but we have another debut understudy for the judge, Jeremiah Detto. Yeah. Do you have any plugs?
No, we're not in. Yeah, actually, you know, I do have a plug. If you follow me on Facebook, there's a thing called Rabbit Comedy, which is coming. It's comedy about rabbits. Check it out.
Oh, nice. I will check that out. That sounds awesome. Playing as always, hotshot prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is, of course, Tom Tuck. Well done. Wouldn't be the same without him and his low tones. I don't even know if he's there. Has he fallen asleep?
I am here. I am here.
Good. Do you have any plugs?
I'm at Turnagod across the internet.
At Turnagod across the internet, including Twitch, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but I never do anything on it.
Cool. Also, where would we be without Miles Hurley as Diego Armando, changing every use of kitten into something less problematic?
Yeah, I don't have any plugs. I don't know. Jury Games is pretty good. As always, go to jurygames.com. It's pretty good. Yeah, Cardboard News Network slaps. I don't know. Stay healthy and happy, friends.
Awesome. And with a beautifully nuanced performance and a pitch-perfect death scene, let's show some love and appreciation for Ross Drummond as Terry Falls. Well bloody done.
Thank you very much. So many vowel noises to make. It was quite the stretch.
Yeah.
My band that I plugged last week, the vinyl for our album arrived today, which is really exciting.
Nice.
So I'm not on camera, but I'll show you guys after. But yeah, so I have a vinyl album. You can buy cheapmeat.bandcamp.com and grab a copy of it.
.bandcamp.com.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce. And last but certainly not least, we also had Chloe Mashita as Dahlia Hawthorne. Incredible work. Put on the evil voice and everything. Any plugs?
I'm just gonna plug my social media, which is at Chloe Mashita, and also www.rollflipdraw.co.uk, which is where I publish stuff about games that I'm making, because in a couple of weeks I will be launching something called Along a Me, which, if it sounds weird, it's because it's Norfolk dialect, baby. And it is going to be a bizarre, wonderful, multi-game featuring collaborative world-building experiment between game designers and theatre makers. And we're going to release a ton of games for free. So follow me on socials, and hopefully very soon we'll have like a dedicated mailing list and website and stuff up and running for it.
Awesome. And of course, we had a brief but beautiful appearance from our leading man, Scott Oswald. Scott, any plugs, and how are you feeling going into the final case of the Ace Attorney trilogy next week? Oh, he's frozen. He is gone. Yeah, he is absolutely frozen, hasn't he? Amazing. Well, in that case, I'm just going to bounce straight to... I thought he was just being really still, but it has frozen. I'll just go straight on to my things. Please do... If you enjoyed the content here, please do drop me a follow, drop me a sub, whatever you feel comfortable with. Also, if you want to catch up on previous episodes of Theatre De Phe Nix, we are now completely up to date on the YouTube page. So you can watch all of that. I also do something called Cardboard News Network. That has a separate YouTube page. Do catch up on previous episodes of that. But most importantly, this very Sunday, I am doing a 12-hour charity stream from noon till midnight to raise money for Win Visible. That is a community-led intersectional charity supporting women with visible and invisible disabilities. I will be fighting my mortal Twitch enemy, Tom Crosby, and we will decide which of us is the best. Spoiler alert, me. And we have a bunch of incredible guests there, including Lily Phillips, Jen Ives, Tom Walker, Ivan Brackenbury, Ada Camp, Paul Foxcroft, John Gracie, MC Hammersmith. The list goes on and on and on. Marcel Leconte, that's another one. There's going to be a lot of fun guests there, so please do tune in for that. I will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. with Fitness Thursdays, where I play a little bit of Ring Fit Adventure and a little bit of Animal Crossing. So do join me for that 1 p.m. tomorrow. Other than that, on behalf of myself, on behalf of the entire wonderful cast, we will wish you a very pleasant evening, and let's find somebody to raid. I want to take all of this goodwill over to somebody else. The raid message, as per usual, is, I've just been to the theatre. That full sentence. I will accept no substitutions. I want the full sentence, I've just been to the theatre. And we are going to raid professional handsome man Rick Carranza, because I love him very, very dearly. And remember the raid message, I've just been to the theatre.